up 2.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start for them.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. 7-point differential. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Kicks it out to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And it's quickly with a miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Van Vliet. Rebound Toronto. Here's Dick. And again, no good by Toronto.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
It's Eason with the jam.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now here's quickly. Pass to Barnes. And here is Barrett. To win the cold spell. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Finally got one to go after 4 straight misses.
Houston leading by 7. And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he can ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running. And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And here's Thompson for 3. Back to Şengün. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. Clock at 4. Here's Şengün. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Dick knocks down the long J.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Thompson outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Dick against Thompson. Uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
Barnes, it's good.
Wow, Barnes just slicing through the defense. That display of ball handling was impressive.
Thompson attacking. And Şengün throw it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pulls it in from the elbow. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Barnes has massive talent, and he has worked hard to become a consistent 3-level scorer.
Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Smith's got 5.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Van Vliet. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, look at the strength from Van Vliet. Not the biggest, but wouldn't be denied.
Raptors trail by 8. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Barnes finds Pirtle. Outside Dick. Right side Barrett. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Barrett's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Yeah, Barrett can make you pay from out there, and the defense, as a result, has to at least honor that.
To the middle. Van Vliet outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
Well, he's cooking now. That's 3 out of 4 here at the start.
Quickly against Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Quickly against Van Vliet. Right side Easton knocks it loose. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston.
Substitution. Number 30.
Long range from the inbound. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Capella. Van Vliet's got 10.
Now, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's already 4 of 5 from the field.
Outside Barnes. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Tremendous read by Barrett. He recognized coming out of that pick and roll who had the better shot.
Van Vliet outside. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 from Houston.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's Barnes just showing you raw athleticism.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 13. Pass to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith outside. Over quickly. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Raptors with some changes. Ingram's checked in for Barrett, and it's Walter in for Dick. And then for Houston, Finney-Smith checked in for Smith. Okogie comes in for Eason, and Holiday subbed in for Van Vliet. Barnes finds Ingram. Toronto passing it around. Barnes a screen. Outside for Ingram. Back to Quickly, over Holiday, and it's Quickly with a miss.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Now here's Thompson. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. And it's a 12-point Houston lead.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Outside Ingram. Tries it from the block. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Rockets lead by 10. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Thompson. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Inside. Stolen by Capella. Okogie, the pass to Thompson. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Barnes. Some changes for Toronto. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle. Mobo comes in for Barnes. Shed comes in for Quickly.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
The shot by Ingram, no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Rockets. The lead is 15. Pass to Okogie. Back to Holiday. 4-3. The shot misses. Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from deep.
Aaron Holiday. First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 15 left in the first quarter. Right side Ingram. Shoot from the baseline.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Now Holiday. No points yet. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Raptors trail by 17. Pass to Shed. Here's Walter. Will it go? No luck on that one. Houston has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. On the wing, Thompson. Shot from the low post is good. Thompson's got 15.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at
And so it's Houston out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
They've got Walter, and it's Shed in at point guard. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. It's stolen by Ingram. Down low, and a fast break now for the Raptors. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Pass to Eason, takes the three. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 20.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Ingram against Eason. Here's Shed. Adams grabs the miss. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And here's Van Vliet. He's got 13. Adams a screen. Clock at 6. Van Vliet finds Adams. And yep, it's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Here's Smith. Rebound by the Raptors. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's the hook. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Smith's got 9 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Outside Ingram. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Holiday. Takes a three. That one is off. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Some changes for Toronto. Barrett's checked in for Mobo. Dick comes in for Walter. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Shen. And a change for the Rockets. Alperin Şengün's checked in for Adams. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Holiday passes to Eason. On the wing, Holiday. Still without a bucket. And stolen by Dick. On the break. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, appreciate the report. Şengün in the post. Toronto grabs the miss.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
That one falls. Quickly's got his second basket of the night. The Rockets lead by 15. Holiday with the ball. Picked by Smith. Van Vliet outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Eason. It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. To the paint. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And going back to high school in North Carolina, 4 state championships for Brandon Ingram, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, he made a name for himself early as the #2 pick in 2016. He was an all-star and then most improved in 2020. The question is, can he get back to winning at the highest level?
Oh, you talk about guys close to 7 feet, and Smith is one of the best from deep.
Outside Barrett. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Pass to Şengün. Rebound Toronto. Quickly deciding where to go with it. On the take. Tipped.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw misses. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Dick. And then for Houston, Finney Smith's checked in for Smith. Okogie comes in for Eason. And it's Thompson in for Holiday. Quickly against Van Vliet. Thompson outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Raptors trail by 15. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all defense. Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
The 3rd pick in the 2019 draft, R.J. Barrett has that ideal build for an NBA wing, Legs.
Well, B.A., he definitely has that. 6'6", strong, athletic. But what's the biggest key for R.J. going forward? It's consistency with his shooting, which can complement his ability to create off the dribble.
Thompson's shot is off. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Pass to Quickly, fires from deep, and he misses. Only 2 for 6.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Van Vliet, the pass to Okogie. Houston working the ball around. Jacks up at 3. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Now Grady Dick, defended by Thompson. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Tim, with his agility and that 7'3" wingspan, Scotty Barnes can guard virtually anyone.
Well, because he's got the combination, Brian, of lateral quickness and physicality. He is great at the point of attack and fighting through screens. Just a top-shelf defender.
Pass to Quickly. And here is Barrett. Kicks it out to Barnes. There's the 3. The shot that time not on target.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Okogie. Hits the front of the rim and out. Raptors trail by 13.
And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
You know, as we watch Grady Dick, what stands out about his game, Tim?
Well, Brian, it's the way he moves off the ball. He will keep defenses occupied, cutting and coming off screens, and he has the size to get his shot off over even the most hotly contested defender.
Inside, here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
11 feet out, and that one's good. Quickly's got 6.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Van Vliet finds Capella. Now Thompson. Pass to Okogie. The 3 is up. Barnes with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They trail by 11. Dick, the pass to Barnes. On the wing quickly. Barnes with a screen on Van Vliet. The 3 from Quickly. Fires in the triple. He's got 9.
The shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
Thompson outside. Driving in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Amen. I mean, he was just gone.
Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this one. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Steven Adams checked in for Capella. The 3, Barrett. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Houston leading by 10. Van Vliet scanning the floor. 29 seconds left in the first half. Down low, Finney-Smith.
The officials were right on top of that one.
These are his first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. That one misses. Toronto's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Quickly against Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle. Now Barnes. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Houston ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, work your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans.
Hey folks, well you can see the camaraderie. They share the ball and they don't care which guy scores.
Sounds like us here on the set.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
That is explosive. He can jump out of the building. Just incredible.
So the Houston 5 right now. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Van Vliet runs a show with Thompson to his side. And it's Eason in at small forward. Van Vliet outside. Smith outside. It's stolen by Barnes. Back to Barrett. The shot's good. And it's 13 points for R.J. Barrett.
Well, you see why Barrett was a highly coveted pick coming out of college. R.J. can be special and very effective as a scorer.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game. Van Vliet against Pirtle. Stolen by Quickly.
And in the last two possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Thompson a screen on Quickly. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Quickly outside. Outside Dick. Barrett against Eason. Pirtle with a screen on Eason. Shot clock at 5. Barrett passes to Pirtle. Can't hit that one. Good D by Şengün.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Şengün, the screen. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün, and stolen by Dick. Barnes in the post, covered by Smith. That's tipped. Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Quickly, and the basket by Van Vliet.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Smith against Barnes. Pass to Pirtle, all alone. It's hauled in by Houston. 22 was their biggest lead. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. And Şengün throw it down.
When you watch Van Vliet, he's in total control of the offense.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for Benny.
No doubt.
Holiday passes to Thompson. Şengün, the screen. Thompson with it, picked up by Dick. And Şengün, throw it down.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Şengün, a screen on quickly. Holiday passes to Şengün, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
They're really working the paint now.
And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's Barrett on the wing. Looking to end the run. Misses at the rim.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
It's Eason with the jam.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Dick against Thompson. Now here's Barrett, guarded closely. High arcing shot, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Holiday with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Out to Thompson. Back to Şengün. There's the double team quickly. The 3. And Şengün, throw it down.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Şengün there. And his height helps a little too.
Here's quickly. Outside Barnes. Barrett, a screen on Thompson. From the stripe. Jump shot is good. Dick's got 7 points in the game.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Holiday. Şengün, a screen on quickly. Holiday passes to Şengün. It's stolen by Barnes. Barrett with it, guarded by Smith. Here's Pirtle. Toronto passing it around. Şengün with a double team. Here's Barrett. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
The 15-footer. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's a really smart play by Barnes, and he gives his team some second chance points, which are always important.
To the wing, right side. Smith outside. Beyond the arc. Şengün. Second shot opportunity. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Toronto making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Okogie comes in for Eason.
And what separates Şengün from most other pivots is his level of skill, plus his basketball IQ, a really polished player.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Rebounded by Ingram. Raptors trail by 10. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Thompson. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a backseat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Brian, back to you.
It's all about results. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Outside Holiday. Hits a three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Şengün, a screen on Dick. Pass to Capella. Fires for 3. And stolen by Dick. Inside. Barnes going up with confidence inside.
Well, Barnes has caught a heater. And if his teammates are smart, they will keep finding him.
Now here's Holiday. Launches it. And Houston another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now here's Dick. 7 points in the game. From the baseline. And it's Ingram with the basket on the assist by Dick. Ingram's got 9 points.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Some changes for Toronto. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle. Walter comes in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Dick. And then for Houston, Steven Adams checked in for Capella. Finney-Smith comes in for Şengün. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Okogie. Thompson passes to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer Holiday. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Ingram. There's a minute 26 left in the third. Pass to Barnes. Barnes using his length to beat him inside.
Well, that demonstrates exactly how calm Barnes is. Even with the defense all over him, he still found a way to overcome that.
Van Vliet outside. Down low. Here's Adams. Walter pulls it in. Raptors trail by 8. Back to Barnes. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Finney-Smith passes to Thompson. Finney-Smith a screen. Back to Thompson. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. 23 points for Amen Thompson.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Ingram finds Barnes. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Houston ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Emmanuel quickly. He's out there with Walter. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Easton. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
What stood out to me was their passing. They move the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Ingram, the pass to Mamukelashvili. To the paint. Here's Mobo. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Ingram against Holiday. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's off on the first. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams.
Shooting for Houston.
And the second free throw is good. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Quickly against Van Vliet. Pass to Ingram. Clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Had to rush it, but Ingram, calm and cool, delivers.
Now Van Vliet. Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. Houston needs to get off a shot. A nice shot by Smith.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And here's Ingram. Pass to Mobo. Quickly outside. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Smith passes to Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on quickly. Back to Smith. Van Vliet outside. There's the triple. That's good from Eason. On the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 9 assists now tonight. Raptors trail by 13. Quickly outside to the inside. Here's Mamukelashvili. And he throws it down with one hand.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. The 3 is up. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. And Houston has possession. Van Vliet with it. Smith outside. The shot. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Five on the clock. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Quickly against Van Vliet. Over to the left wing. Here's Smith. And it's Houston scoring again.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Outside Ingram. And he gets the bucket.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. On target from range. Smith's got 9 points now in the second half.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Walter from deep. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Some changes for Toronto. Barnes, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. R.J. Barrett comes in for Ingram. And it's Grady Dick in for Walter. And then for Houston, Alperen Sengun comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Thompson in for Holiday. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul. Here's Barnes. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
That's a nice look. The more you watch of Scotty Barnes, the more you appreciate his all-around game.
Thompson scanning the floor to the paint. Here's Sengun. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Barrett passes to Dick. Quickly against Van Vliet. Quickly outside. And he lays it up and in. Quickly's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Sengun, a screen on Quickly. Van Vliet, the pass to Sengun. The 3. Eason can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 12. Now here's Barnes. Good D by Sengun.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Smith with a screen on Dick. Smith right side. 6 to shoot. Over Dick. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Smith's got 23 points. Outside Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Eason. Barrett against Eason. Barrett passes to Pirtle. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Van Vliet outside. And here is Thompson. Picked by Smith. Thompson against Barnes. Sengun, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's a 14-point game. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Sengun. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 14 points for Alperen Sengun. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Quickly outside. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barnes. 5 to shoot. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Thompson outside. Now Sengun. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
Yeah, great finish by Sengun. I love when he goes up with power.
Van Vliet against Quickly. Barnes outside. Left side Barrett. Sengun pulls it down.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Sengun, a screen on Quickly. Here's Sengun. It's stolen by Barnes. Now Quickly. Now Pirtle. Outside Dick. From deep. Eason rips down the board. The Rockets lead by 16.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Sengun in the post, working on Barnes. Off on the layup. For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the 4th from the floor. Here's Pirtle. And here's Barnes. Now Pirtle. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Eason! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Rockets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Amen Thompson.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Barrett quickly outside. It's Barnes on the wing, covered by Smith. Shot clock at 6. Now Dick jacks up a 3. Şengün pulls it down. Van Vliet with it. Şengün a screen on quickly. Outside Şengün fires the 3. Oh, he cannot hit. Barrett against Van Vliet. Here's quickly from downtown. It's money from deep.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
Eason fires. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions.